everybody, and welcome to Kidspective! Today, we will be performing 3 science experiments. The first being the live stick figure experiment.
The DIY tornado experiment.
And the final one, the carbon snake experiment.
After performing each scientific experiment, we will explain the science behind each one. Now, let's get started!
So, the equipment you will need for this experiment is a glass or ceramic tile or plate, a glass of water, your breath, and the most important part, a dry erase marker.
So first, let's bring the plate.
Aha! The plate. Now, you draw a stick figure or stick figures.
Let's put these aside now. Let's get drawing!
Now we need to add the magic ingredient that will make our stick figures come to life. The water. There. Now pour it in, Ryan.
Ooh, look at it go!
The figures live. Now if you blow them, they'll move around. Just gonna bring this part to life.
And if we're done with the fun, then you can just stab it. Yeah.
This is actual ink.
Ooh, look at my
This
finger.
is ink. I am holding ink on my finger, and I can take it off like this.
I'm killing your guy.
This.
Kill.
Now let's try another one, but only one this time.
Time to draw. Here we go, Dr. Black. I can't wait to kill Dr. Black.
First bring him to life, then we'll kill him.
Okay.
Now, I'll slowly pour the water.
Come on, come to life already, Dr. Black. Let's see what powers you have. Ooh, look at it, look at it, look. Oh. Its head is going on too. Oh my gosh, it's jiggling.
See, it's alive!
Dr. Black, you're moving.
By the way, just so you know, you're supposed to blow. We're not just doing that behind the scenes so you don't know and you think it's gonna move automatically. You have to blow it.
Dr. Sam, is this working?
Yes, Dr. Ray, it is working, and you can do that to move it around.
Aha! Take this, Black.
Oh, you killed it. You lopped off its head. Wow.
When you just touch it, it just becomes so tight.
There it is. You killed Dr. Black. When you'll be charged for murder? Probably when this video goes up on YouTube.
Come on, get out. Get out from here as well.
I'm just combining them together.
Oh, well, what? You can create your own guy with that, with the dead
There.
hair.
Now to explain how this works. Well, the dry erase marker's ink is less sticky than, say, a permanent marker's.
Which also makes it less dense and insoluble in water.
So, when you pour water onto a dry erase stick figure, doodled on a smooth surface, a strong buoyancy force overcomes the stickiness of the ink, holding the stick figure off the smooth surface and causing it to float on the water. But does knowing how this trick works make it any less epic?
No! It is as cool as ever. You can draw letters or other characters or anything else and float them around. Have fun with it. Now for the DIY tornado.
For this experiment, you'll need a jar, water, dish soap, and food coloring.
Don't forget the optional vinegar, glitter, or beads.
Oh yeah, if your soap solution is too bubbly, add vinegar. But we'll explain about that and the glitter and beads more later. Nice.
First, fill a jar with water.
That's enough. Now, add a generous squirt of dish soap.
Ooh. Plop. Oh, look at it.
Add more.
Still so satisfying.
Yeah, that should be enough. Now, let's stir. Let's do it.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, it's a little trick I picked up. Do you agree that it's a little too bubbly?
Yeah.
Very bubbly. Literally, there's bubbles on the fork now.
Well, that just looks so cool. Is it too bubbly?
Yeah, that's where we add some vinegar in.
Oh,
Alright, let's add some vinegar because it's bubbly.
Oh, I thought we would just use magic and the bubbles would just all pop and we're done with it.
Doesn't work like that.
I know. This is science, not magic. Oh, look at it go, look at it go, look at it go. Oh my gosh.
Let's
I
see
need
it.
more.
Let's, yeah. Okay, so let's stir it in now. Or we see. You give it a shot.
Okay, let's see how this
All
goes.
the way down. Still a little bubbly.
Well, let's just wait for it to finish spinning.
But still, you can see the bubble. Yeah, let's add more,
Let's add more.
Let's add more. Okay, maybe
Dun
that was a bit too
dun.
much. We're not going to add more even if it's not enough.
Oh my gosh, it just looks like a tornado already.
Well, it's not time yet. Okay, that's enough stirring.
Tornado. Oh my gosh, it just looks so much like a tornado already.
We're going to add some food coloring.
Ooh.
This one is yellow food coloring, and that one is orange food coloring. Slowly.
Stop. Oh, it's just like the diffusion experiment.
A drop.
Okay, it's like a diffusion experiment.
Yeah.
It's
Now
so
let's
little and
stir
yet
it.
so big.
Okay, that changes color completely to this
My hands are so orange.
orangey.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now the tornado is probably not going to be yellow anymore. It's going to be more orange.
I like orange. Yay!
Alright, now we're going to add these beads to simulate the debris that happens when there's a tornado.
Ooh, I like the bees.
Why do you like debris? You won't like it if you're in a tornado.
I know. Okay, take a little bit.
There's some string in here, so I'm just going to put it in.
Oh my gosh, it looks so epic when you look from the bottom. It's like they're giants.
Right now they're just blazing at the bottom, but
Chillaxing.
now we're gonna put on the lid. Now to do the experiment.
Ooh, it's gonna be like lava in a tornado.
Now to summon the tornado.
Whoa, that looks epic, Dr. Sam.
Let's do it again.
That's even more epic, Dr. Sam.
That's why we did it, Dr. Ray.
Oh yes, now I remember.
Now your turn, Dr. Ray.
Oh, here we go. Tornado in a volcano.
Alright, the tornado.
Tornado in volcano.
Come on, Dr. Ray. Make the tornado.
Ooh, tornado in volcano.
Do it again, come on.
Okay.
Summon it. Oh, that's nice. You can see the debris flying around. Okay, wait, let me see if I can try and get the debris even higher.
Oh, it'll be like very tip top.
Oh, this is the tornado we've been looking for. How about the debris down now? Let's try that again.
Ooh, it's spinning. Oh.
Okay, well, and the debris went a bit up.
Nice.
Let's try it again.
Sure. Should I
You
try
wanna
this
do it?
time?
Yeah, okay.
Ah!
Yeah, the
That was
tornado
pretty
is worn off now. One more time, come on. Maybe it'll work.
Ah! Yeah, on my hand. Oh, those are pretty high.
It's more like a storm now.
Okay, my hands are slipping.
Okay. Yeah, that's the end of this one.
Oh, look at the top. It's so
Frothy.
sweet. And so
Okay, so...
it is so. This show.
Oh, yeah.
I quit. This is quite a mess, don't you think?
Yeah, let's clean it up. But I can't do it alone. This is a feat of magic that requires loads of power. Together. 3, 2, 1. It's more or less clean now.
It worked.
True. This is the power of true power.
And I won.
Okay, now let's explain how that tornado worked and how it was wearing off. Now this is more of a DIY craft project, but there are still some science behind it. When you spin the water in the jar, a vortex is formed and the water spins. As the water spins, the centripetal force causes the water to spin around the vortex, making a tornado.
In case you don't know what the centripetal force is, it is the force that sucks the thing towards the center. Now for the final and most dangerous experiment.
Yes, the carbon snake experiment does require slightly more preciseness and less common equipment. So, we have baking soda, sand, a bowl, a pie tin, lighter fluid or ethanol, and finally, powdered sugar.
Well, let's summon the ingredients.
Here we have it, all of our ingredients.
Ooh!
But it's not safe to perform the experiment here. We need to go downstairs. Let's snap out of here. Now we're in a safe place. So let's do the experiment.
So, over here we can see 4 teaspoons of powdered sugar and 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
Over here, we poured the sand into the pie tin. And then in the center we made a mound. And now in that mound, you have to make an indentation using your knuckle.
Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Well, that failed miserably. Just gonna straighten that up. So here, you can see an indentation.
Oh yeah, it's like a hole in the mountain.
Yep, like a volcano.
We're using ethanol. Now, we have to pour the ethanol into the mound.
Now we're gonna pour the powdered mixture in the center of the mound. And on the mound itself.
And now we have an adult lighting on this fire.
Now our dad will light the mixture.
Oh, look at it go. That looks like an animal or a snake. Hey, look up here, it looks like a guy holding a shield and wearing armor. That very resembles one. There are even eyes.
Or if you look at it sideways, it looks like a snake with curved.
It looks like a skeleton. But hey, look, it's actually like a whole bunch of snakes are coming out. Not just one giant snake, but a whole army of snakes.
Or it's one very coiled snake.
Oh my gosh! Fire's still burning bright. Now look at all that black and darkness.
It looks kind of like a horse now.
Oh yeah. It looks like Cerberus a little bit as well. Something riding on Cerberus.
For those of you who don't know, Cerberus is the Greek guardian dog of the underworld. He has 3 heads.
Okay, now, oh, look at it. It looks like a dragon. Okay, there's so many things you can make out of this if you don't get a snake. But there are a lot of detailed stuff on this.
Now, just to be safe, to put out the fire, we're gonna pour water on the snake.
Yes, that's right, Dr. Sam.
Rightio, Dr. A.
Okay, and the snake is dying. just like.
So that's it for this experiment. So let's go back up and review the science. Now, our experiment didn't go exactly as we planned it. That was because it was raining, so our snake was more like figures, but that was even more epic.
Yeah, way more epic than the snake. There was like this guy with the shield and even a sword. Like, I don't know how, but it went into that position.
Like a Roman centurion or something.
There was the horse. Oh yes, and that dragon. That was just epic.
Oh yeah, the dragon was like... The dragon, actually, if you looked at it from like half-closed eyes, you could see it was kind of like a snake that was coiled.
Yes, Dr. Sam. That is right. Oh,
Yes.
this is so epic.
You think, Dr. Ray?
No, I know, Dr. Sam. Now for the science behind it.
So, our carbon sugar figures were the product of 3 chemical reactions that all depended on heat. The first of these reactions occurs when sugar combusts or burns in the presence of oxygen.
This produces carbon dioxide gas and water vapor, also a gas which pushes more of the sugar baking soda mixture upwards. Some of this additional sugar heats up but doesn't have access to any oxygen. So instead of burning, it undergoes thermal decomposition, producing solid carbon and more water vapor.
The solid carbon now gives the snake, or the figures, some shape, and also gives the the figures its black color. Lastly, the baking soda also decomposes in the heat, producing solid sodium carbonate and carbon dioxide gas and water vapor.
Altogether, these 3 reactions produce both the solid components of the snake, carbon and sodium carbonates, and hot gases, CO2 and water vapor, that expand and inflate the snake up and out of the sand bowl.
The sand in this experiment really didn't contribute that much to any chemical reactions. Instead, it evenly distributes the heat from the burning lighter fluid to the sugar and baking soda, ensuring a slow, steady burn and the growth of a long carbon sugar snake. But because of the rain, well, the sand got damp and wet, so it couldn't fully do that.
That was very wordy and annoying.
It was science.
Remember to like and share this video.
And remember to subscribe to Kidspective. But for
now,
now, this is Kidspective signing off.
Bye.